let's do it after we go live.
We can treat trash.
I used to have a Mustang. It was a piece of shit, though.
Yeah, who the hell? Who the fuck is named Chet?
Hey there, YouTube, BeerTube, whatever tube. We're back with a post analysis hangout, and this time we didn't forget Jamie. He's right here. He's waving, and anyway, Jamie, what are you drinking right now?
I actually just cracked a Octopus Wants to Fight IPA, and I've only had this one other time, well over a year ago, and I didn't like it, so I bought one to try it to see if I like it this time.
Is it when did you have it the last time? Did you have it like on tap or?
No, just a can from the LCBO.
Old can from the LCBO. 6-month-old can from the LCBO.
Every time I bring it up, Greg always says it's, it depends on the batch. Batch beer.
I had it once over at the Albino Rhino Beer Fest, and I think I recall I liked it.
Yeah.
Anyway, Lee, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking my old favorite standby, the DAB. The beer's so nice, they named it once and made an acronym out of it, so it's good stuff.
Bortmunder.
Yeah.
I think that's what it stands for anyway. Cool. And Chris, you're enjoying something very nice that we should probably look at in beer analysis.
This is fantastic. Lee brought this up in the comments while we're doing beer analysis, and I picked one up earlier today because I'm like, you know what, we're doing a Radler. I might as well stick with Radlers for the night. I'm drinking the Grolsch Lemon Radler, and it is fucking dynamite. And Lee was right in the comments. It is fucking good.
Now, is that available Ontario wide? Because I can get it here. Lee can get it. I'm wondering if it's widespread.
Up the LCBO. Jamie should be able to grab it.
All right.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll be able to find it.
All right. Yeah, maybe we can do that as the next macro or something.
No, we'll skip that and probably do it
later in the summer. We gotta start thinking about what were we gonna do for the year, Mark, because we got a milestone fast approaching to us.
When's that?
When was the first beer analysis? I think it was mid August, wasn't it?
I better be in the province. Hopefully.
Why? When are you? You're going to Vancouver.
Yeah.
When are you going to Vancouver?
On the 29th of August.
Oh, yeah, that'd be well before that. You're going for Labor Day weekend, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah, there might be a Wednesday, and I think that Wednesday I'm going to take it off anyway. Well, we'll have a week off of Beer 101. Anyway.
What are you drinking, Nick?
What am I drinking? I am drinking from the Moosehead Small Batch Brewery, the October Brown Ale. 5.5% ABV, Crowler canned yesterday. And the cool thing about, not that anybody thinks the brown ale is cool, the cool thing of this is that it's actually an original, authentic, according to Moosehead, if they're to be believed, this is the original recipe of Susanna Olin's original brown ale that started the brewery back in 1880, the 1860s or whatever it is.
So what did they do? Remove some bricks and fucking find a recipe hidden somewhere?
I don't know. See, that's what I don't know. How could the original recipe, unless they have all those books in the brewery that burned down 5 times and then was destroyed in the Halifax explosion, how could they have the original recipe from way back then, 151 years ago? And
they made the books out of asbestos.
Yeah, right.
I was gonna say Ouija board.
Yeah,
we get a Ouija board.
There you go. Yeah, but just for the
malts.
Yeah, and, just for record, I think brown ales are cool. I think they're cool.
Yeah, speaking of people that are not that cool, he's cool enough. Greg, how are you doing?
Yeah,
and what are you drinking?
Cool. Oh, I'm actually drinking something pretty exciting, which I'm kind of excited about. So I'm drinking a Halo Brewing 100 points. It's got a sort of a 8-bit style art on it. It is a Dubel with tart cherries. I haven't opened it yet, but I'm quite excited. It's at 7% alcohol, so I'll probably start acting stupid very shortly.
That sounds actually really good.
Just kind of 4-bit to me.
Yeah. That's a weird looking cherry in 8-bit.
Yeah.
I mean, just take a look at this Pac-Man. You can see a cherry graphic that looks a lot more like cherries than that.
Nowadays, if they make Miss Pac-Man up to date, she has a camel toe.
Oh, God. Miss Pac-Man's camel toe. That's another name for a chat.
There we go. You're welcome.
All right. So, yeah, we got to start thinking about what.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
That's a
It's a
device.
gush.
Guess what? It's foaming up everywhere.
She's a gusher.
Yeah, I figured.
God. Of course she is. I'm going to go back into the playlist because when I created the playlist of Beer Analysis 101 on my channel, I actually went back and I added Lee's episodes to it. So the first episode of Beer Analysis 101 went live on August 16th. So mid-August.
Exact same time Skynet went live.
Yeah, I don't recall, giving permission for people to use my videos on their playlists.
Yeah,
I'm a little perturbed.
It's a free YouTube.
It really isn't. I'm gonna fucking copyright strike you pretty bad. Banhammer coming on. I know all the frivolous bullshit YouTube fucking strikes. Like I can do them all.
Oh, why did I get rid of that file?
I mean, they've all been done to me, so I can do them all to other people.
Well, firm but fair.
Yeah, time to take on my rage. Having other people throw frivolous strikes on my channel, I'm gonna start throwing them at Nick. Get ready, bitch.
If only you were some form of royalty that had some sort of power over the minions of YouTube.
Yeah, too bad.
You're not?
No.
God damn. God damn.
If I was king of BeerTube, there would have been so many people fucking beheaded right now. It's not even fucking. Wouldn't even be funny. I'd be skull fucking Jordan Skull right now. Let's put it that way.
Lee is a ruler. Is basically like that last scene in Braveheart where they just torture and kill the guy.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's like fuck you, Mel Gibson. Your movie was totally historically inaccurate and a piece of shit. Fuck you.
That's true.
What's
One
that,
of their battles
The
was
Patriot?
fought on a bridge in real life. No, The Patriot was 100% accurate, and there's nothing wrong with that movie.
Fuck's
Of
sake.
course, yeah. No,
Shit.
Mel Gibson has a real fucking fetish for torture. Like it's like Braveheart, he gets his balls ripped off and shit, and then fucking he's got his Jesus Christ Superstar remake or whatever the fuck it was called.
Passion of the Christ or whatever.
Yeah, more like the whipping, beating, torturing. of the
Jesus Christ.
Mean.
Jesus Christ Superstar, the remake. That's
Yeah,
great.
they should have just called the movie. Actually, they should have called it Jesus Christ ! Because
Jesus Christ.
Because you're watching it, you're like, Jesus. Wow.
Christ, what's going on?
Don't use the Lord's name in pain.
Oh, okay. Thanks for watching, guys. That's the end of the show.
Good night.
That's
We're
the
gonna end on that one.
exploitation trailer. It's like
That
they
was
wanted
awesome.
to persecute him. They wanted to put him up on a cross.
He's like,
He'll be back. Show them. He'll be back though. He'll show them not to take the Lord's name in pain.
Yeah. Well, there's a movie.
Sundays. Oh man.
There was a movie I downloaded a couple years
Sunday,
ago.
Sunday,
It was,
Sunday.
On the Sabbath day.
Coming this Sunday, straight out of the tomb, Jesus Christ returns.
On the first day, God created hell.
He's mad as hell and he's not taking it anymore.
I've never actually seen that Mel Gibson movie. Is it any good?
No.
No.
It's a piece of shit and it's basically just torture porn.
Yeah, it's basically like you can picture a Rob Zombie Halloween movie, then you can picture Passion of the Christ by Mel Gibson.
yeah.
Yeah. It's
So the
excessive.
It was
just-
excessive.
Just wants to fight is
It was
not
like an hour worth of being whipped bloody.
Yeah. I mean, Christian mythology is just so goddamn boring anyway, and Mel Gibson decided to spice it up by, hey, what would have looked like if we actually saw Jesus get himself beat the fuck and killed? Let's do that for like an hour. Oh, good stuff.
Does anyone ever see Zombie? I think it's called Zombie Jesus, where basically like Jesus. It's a very low budget. It's almost like a softcore porn in that they have.
Futurama quote.
Yeah, it's like Yeah, it's basically Jesus comes back. I forget the main plot of it, but it was something like Jesus comes back and he has to have sex with girls for our salvation or something.
No.
But like Jesus is actually literally like a skeleton. Like I don't think it's like even played by an actor. It's literally just played by a skeleton prop. So it's quite funny actually.
I've seen Jesus Christ Vampire Hunter.
I've seen Abe Lincoln Vampire Hunter. I quite like that movie, probably more than I should have.
Probably.
So, Greg, this octopus wants to fight IPA. I don't like it the second time still. So, I don't think it's bad beer. It's just it has a taste that I don't really care for.
I find that beer can be quite inconsistent from batch to batch. I don't know.
Yeah,
I've had batches I loved and ones that I thought were.
Yeah, that's why I tried it again, because I had it once before, or maybe even twice before, and I just bought it again on a whim, and it's not bad. Like, it's drinkable. I'll have the can, but yeah, I just don't like the taste. Nothing against it. It's just not for me. You know, some beers have a taste that.
Was it like an old batch too? Because they bring that shit out and it sits on LCBO shelves, but at the brewery you can usually get it pretty fresh.
July 10th.
Okay. Yeah, well, that's pretty new, I'd say.
Pretty damn new.
That's the latest batch they print.
Check this out for can art.
That's correct. They brought it out not too long ago.
This is a new beer from Trailways. Take a look at this can art. It's fucking trippy.
Cool.
Like you got to smoke weed before you drink the beer.
Yeah, something like that. It's going to be legalized soon.
Niccolo does not.
Hey, smoke weed every day.
Yeah,
that was a pretty good
bass line.
Smoke weed every day.
Yeah, I was wondering if this Octopus Wants to Fight would be a beer that I changed my mind on, because there's a few beers that I've had recently that I've had a second time and I've thought totally different things on them. One of them.
What's wrong with it, Jamie?
What's wrong with the Octopus?
Yeah.
Nothing per se, other than that it's just the taste is a little weird, and for some people it might be weird in a good way. For me, it's not. Like, it's not disgusting. I'm still going to drink it, but it's just not. It's not as enjoyable. If there was, I hate to use the word dank, but maybe it is kind of a little bit like that. If there was a little more grapefruit, or I don't know. It just is a little bit of a weird taste.
So really, it's like eating octopus if you didn't fry it first, basically.
Maybe, exactly.
Just pulling it right out of the ocean. Just.
Yeah, it's like, octopus is just it's a weird alien creature. It's not normal meat. You can't just like your body doesn't register as like, oh, I'm eating meat. No, you're eating like some sort of weird, squishy, muscly thing that needs to be fried really quickly. And so if they deep fried this beer,
fuck, now I want seafood.
Yeah,
I kind of do too. Babe, can you make calamari? Pretty sure she said no.
I'm pretty sure.
So we neither have it nor do we know how to cook it. So
could you just fry up Cthulhu for me right now, motherfucker?
So you get a deep fryer.
Deep fryers are, they're an inconvenience, though. You have to manage them. You have to be clean. You have to,
Yeah, my dad used to have one, and he made some fucking amazing food in it. But yeah, the cleanup is, it's kind of like a fleshlight. Like it's a good idea until afterwards, and then you're like, oh. Wow.
Until you realize, oh shit, I gotta clean this crusty shit off.
I gotta deal with this shit now.
I mean, I shook the fleshlight off on the wall, but not everything came off it, and now it's crusted on there.
Does not come out.
Doesn't come out.
Smoke weed every day.
Oh boy.
Sounds like Jamie needs some fucking scotch. Stat.
Yeah, he needs some hard liquor.
Mm-hmm.
Something to numb the pain of that root canal.
None of this. I'm playing footsie of octopus's bullshit. Just throw some Lafroig down your throat real quick.
That might help.
Yep.
Or maybe some fucking Utopias.
I choked on cracker today and my throat hurts because I'm a wuss. No hard liquor for me.
Uh-oh.
Not at least
What?
until I get another few beers into me.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'll be
No
honest.
pain,
beer,
no gain.
This beer
Jesus
sounds
Christ.
a lot better.
No
than
pain,
it
no
is. It's
gain.
Not as great as I'd hoped.
Did you say it was a sour cherry?
Hard cherry, right?
Yeah, it's a Dubel with tart cherries. I mean, it is exactly what it says it is. Like it is, but I just don't. To me, I'm not the flavor kind. The flavors are kind of weird together.
Yeah.
It's like the octopus wants to fight of tart cherry beers that are Dubels.
I wonder if somebody was to take like coffee, milk, like coffee and lactose, and put it in a double and call it a double.
I can't imagine somebody hasn't done that. That's amazing.
That would probably be gross, to be honest.
Mm.
Well,
By
I'm
the
just
wa-
saying.
By the way, that I think I shared on one of the chats that I'll post it again in case no one knows it. But that tits beer that I posted a while back, I looked up. Man, I really want to try that stuff. And they have official glassware that's a woman's body with big boobs, obviously. And it's like some microbrewery, and this is the only beer they produce. And I think it's in France or something. I'm just like, if I'm ever in a position to get this beer, I must get this in official glassware because this beer is epic.
Oh, we tried to market our beer in the U.S. and they claimed sexism. Oh, well, these stupid American Yankee fucks. We still sell our beer all over France.
Holy shit, Craig's here.
Yes, I've been here the whole
Hey,
time.
Craig.
Craig.
Oh,
COO, Craig's own opinion. Cool. See, he's
Cool?
cool. He's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So you're saying that you can get that where you're at now, right, Craig?
Well, it's available at the moment. It's not a... Yeah.
Yeah, get one. We were going to do that next week.
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah,
all right.
I've put an order in, so...
Nice.
So
hopefully get it in time.
I think it's like... I think it's about £2. £2, 10p or something like that.
That doesn't sound that bad. I think this... I forget how much that shit was. Like 3 something.
Right.
380. I'd have to take a look.
They don't allow that beer anymore in America because of a quota. How very stylish. Say Dirty Harry. Dirty Harry.
Wow. When
Stylish.
you do a Google image search for tits beer, you don't get exactly what you expect. Well, actually, you do.
You get some weirdo's YouTube channel.
beer.
Yeah, did you just get a bunch of pictures of some drugged out loser with a fucking dirty room?
Crazy.
Here's my glass of beer, and my glass looks like it has never been cleaned for the 20 years I've owned it.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, this tastes like hop resin and spit and cigarette butts and.
Sounds like a mimosa.
Mm.
Isn't that a fruit?
It's a mimosa of
There is.
sadness.
Like filled with spit, cigarette butts, and tears.
Mhm.
Sadness.
Sadness.
Shit.
What did Craig say he was drinking?
I'm drinking Collective Arts.
Oh, the porter.
What do you think?
It's not too bad.
Is it a bit thin?
Yeah, it's a bit thin, which, it's a porter at 5.5%. I just keep thinking I want a little bit more, if that makes sense.
No.
Yeah.
If I remember, is it kind of tinny tasting too? A little bit, that one?
That's what I always think.
Just kind of, it's got like a bit of kind of tobacco leathery edge to it, with like a dark baker's chocolate, quite a roasted malt to it as well. But yeah, the flavour doesn't hang around on the palate. It just kind of goes quite quickly. So it's all right though. It's nice.
Does anyone else have like this excessive amount of this naked Asian dude with a teacup over his dick showing up in his Facebook fucking feed?
I can't say it is, but it sounds.
Has anyone seen
Sounds
this?
wonderful.
Has anyone seen this fucking shit? This fucking Asian dude. He's like, he films himself naked, but with like a teacup and with like a cloth under it over his dick, and like he just keeps thinking of these weird ways to have the fucking cloth pulled away and the teacup to remain on his dick.
Lee, I know you're going to share that with us, but could you go ahead and not share that with us?
Yeah, I won't. It's all right.
He's gonna share it with us.
He's definitely touching cloth there.
All right. Okay, share it.
Well, I'll share it in the fucking Facebook chat because this is just
Nice segue.
yeah. This is fucking weird.
Superb.
There's nothing weird about a cloth over a wiener.
Can I?
The whole audience of one was wondering what it is.
Yeah, are you sure it's actually just not albino rhino? Like, he did lose a lot of weight, so, and he does stunts like that.
Jesus.
This isn't
That is
the
totally
albino
something Chad
rhino.
would do.
This is an Asian man. Don't be racist, Jamie.
Well,
Jesus, wow.
I don't see differences in people, so I wouldn't know.
There we go. This is
I'm not
fucked
sure I
up.
want to hit play.
Just hit play and enjoy
This
it.
guy was on America's Got Talent at one point, I think.
Was he?
Yeah, he was.
Was
And he did the
he
same
doing the penis and the teacup trick or something?
Yeah, he was doing. Yeah, he was like.
With this act, yeah.
Yeah.
What the?
I've just seen a lot of people share this shit in my fucking
yeah,
timeline.
yeah.
Why?
I have seen it. Yeah.
I don't get why. It's not like he's David Copperfield. It's more like David Copperfield if his fucking teacup fell off.
Yeah.
Why are we watching this?
I don't know.
This is
Not.
what the fuck. I suppose it's not really,
Because why
not
not?
safe for work. We could,
You guys asked me to share this.
yeah, it's all
That's
great.
true. It's completely on us.
Yeah, it really is.
Nobody
And
watched. Nobody knows what we're talking about.
It's basically on you. The teacup is metaphorically on your dicks. It's on you, basically. It's kind of thing.
I
I want that beer glass, Greg. Just saying.
Hmm?
It's fucking hilarious.
What does this beer glass look like? I
I
didn't
didn't
see.
see what
Look
beer
in
glass is
the,
talking
look in
about.
the. It's in the chat. Right after your video, Greg posted a photo.
Did he?
Oh yeah, let's share that so people actually know what we're talking about this time.
Jeez.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
I'm
good.
gonna
Oh,
share
it's actually good.
the naked
you share
Here
it.
you go.
That's what I thought.
That's like the best glass ever.
Painful.
Really painful joke.
That's
Yeah.
The beer label is the best.
tits. The beer is called Tits. Belgian
Yeah.
beer.
Yep, and you can see her nippies, and that's not the best picture. But the glass is obviously a silhouette of a woman with boobs. And it's the only beer. It's some French microbrewery. This is the only beer they make. And why make another beer?
I don't know.
Forgot to wear-
I don't know why anyone would be offended. She's obviously wearing a bra.
Yeah.
The funniest thing about
What
what
you had?
Greg posted there was if you look at the very top, and he's got the mobile My Free Cams on the top of the fucking. It's
Yeah.
making me laugh more than fucking anything else.
Totally does.
That's fucking.
Because why not?
That's fucking awesome.
That looks like an awkward glass to use, though.
Yeah, because guess where your
Looks
thumbs
like a
go?
wonderful glass to use.
No, I'm not saying it's awkward because it's like where your thumb goes. I'm just saying it looks shaped. I don't know. It looks like it's curved in weird ways.
Just get a grip of it.
Yeah,
Grip with reality.
Uh,
but I mean, you can motorboat the glass, so that's a positive, I guess.
I have to wear my new hat here.
oh, what's that say?
What do you think it says?
Oh, right, okay.
Din. Nid.
Yeah.
What
And
is
then
it?
Nid. Oh.
What the fuck's
I
did?
get, I
Anyway,
get it.
that's-
I get it.
take
It's,
that off.
it's referencing a '90s band. That's good stuff. I
A
love it.
90s hat. Yeah, well, to be fair, it's like a 10-year-old hat. Older than that. Back I bought it back when it was funny.
And now you've finally decided to wear it after all
Yeah.
these years.
Well, you know what? It's not as funny when you overanalyze it.
I got news for you. I didn't have to analyze nothing. It's just it didn't really work. It just, I don't want to be mean about it, but it didn't really work.
Wait a
I
minute,
was
you're
like, yeah,
saying this? You don't want to be mean? Usually you are. Isn't that your
just,
credo?
No, it's just like, yeah, everyone says Nick has a big penis. We get it. It's a joke.
No, it's not true. I've seen it. It's huge.
I think you should put a little tripod on it, like a little stitching of it.
Tripod.
Four people watching, and none of them are making comments. Fuck you,
Yeah,
people.
no comments in there. What's going on?
You're all pieces of shit, and we hate you.
That's true.
That's
Free now. Free now.
Who's Keith Westcott?
Seriously? We lost viewers because of that?
We
Way to go,
should.
Chris.
We don't need those fucking people.
I
That
have
person.
I see 4 watching now. There actually is no comments.
I want fucking,
No
whoever's
dislikes.
fucking watching,
Yeah, anyway.
start throwing some comments on here. Like, is that you, Jordan or whatever your stupid ass name is?
Roger.
Is that you, Jay Terrio? Is that you, Dave Coulter? Is that you, Jay Terrio?
I was
Chat
gonna,
Mustang.
I was gonna join the beer analysis and drink whiskey, but I decided not to.
Oh well, good move.
Smart.
Hashtag no grapefruit.
Yeah. Hashtag already heard the Moosehead history. Hashtag get on with it. Hashtag went too long.
I finished my rather and then I opened another one while I was reading it.
Nick just wants to
Yeah,
get
it was,
drunk
it
so he
was
can
a
take
long
advantage.
history.
Have we
I
already done
put a lot
regular
of work.
whiskey?
I put a lot of work into that history, you guys.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
reading
no,
it.
no, no,
Nobody
no,
fucking,
no, 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 no.
nobody fucking
Wikipedia?
appreciates it.
No, wait.
I liked it.
You put a lot of work into it the first time you did it as well.
I
The
could
first
tell.
time I did it, I never did the Moosehead history before.
Didn't we do Moosehead before?
Oh
We
wait,
did
did I
Moosehead
do
Lager.
Did,
You
I,
did Moosehead history.
did I do the history? So you basically put a lot of work into copying me. I get it.
I didn't even watch you. It took me several hours and lots of research to do.
Okay.
This is you shouldn't have
Tomorrow?
done it because this is a continuous series. I started, you became the new host.
And just a few minutes ago, you were talking about how you didn't give authorization for me to put your videos in the playlist.
That's
Okay.
a whole different. That's a
No, it
monetary
is the
thing.
same story.
That's a
Tomorrow night,
that's a monetary thing.
tomorrow night on my channel, to go against Rod's viewers, I'm going to have a live stream and we're going to critique Moosehead histories from Nick and Lee, and we'll score them, rate them.
I'll be on that. I'll be on that show because fuck Nick and fuck Rod in his fucking stream because no one wants to do that shit.
We're going to have a moose head off.
That's a weird sounding
History, yeah.
masturbation.
Okay, so
Who's that
Kev,
off?
so in the comments here, Kev Official says, "Where's the albino rhino? He's off fucking sucking dick somewhere. Who gives a fuck
Whoa.
where he is?"
Jesus.
PA Bruno
Wow, that was
says,
rude.
and
For the
PA
record,
Bruno-
we don't know if he's actually sucking dick. He could be.
He might as well be because BDU is dead, so who gives a shit? PA Bruno says, "I'm here now. The crickets can get sexually abused."
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
Should jump in unless you're at work. Send you a link.
Yeah, come on in.
PA Brew News.
Yeah.
got
Play
the,
the double flute.
yeah, I was going to say, what are you going to play?
Come on in. Join the mediocrity. Oh, he is at work.
Oh, you suck. It's never stopped you before.
Yeah, his new job, he can't fucking fuck off like he could in the old one. So he actually has to do work.
I doubt it.
I remember those days having to do work.
Paul made a damn nice painting today.
Yeah, I like that one.
He did. He keeps doing it. He keeps bringing it.
Good.
He keeps abusing the canvas with his talents.
I really
You're
like
gonna
that
see his
painting.
penis.
Watched a bit at the beginning and a bit at the end, of course, to see the finished product, and it was really nice. Liked it.
Mm-hmm. Bob Ross can go fuck himself. He's got nothing on Paul.
True.
That fucking afro piece of shit. He can fuck right off.
Well, you never know. Paul Bob Ross might have been exactly like Paul off camera, which
Yeah.
is cool to think about.
I doubt it.
Well, what was it? Bob Ross was originally a military drill sergeant.
But
he
now
was
now he's laying in the coffin with some
Oh yeah. Now of course he's dead.
some cute little
suppose that plays
cute
right
little
in-
maggots. Cute little maggots here.
Happy
Couple
little
cute
maggots.
Happy little maggots.
Okay.
Oh, Ethan's in the chat. Hello, all. Hello, Ethan.
Them flair, baby.
What's going on,
Yes,
Ethan Fly, baby?
Yeah.
Give him the mustache rides.
Woo!
Since Guy's not here tonight, I'll be the one eating chips on mic.
Okay, Chet Mustang.
Yeah.
I'm eating pretzels. I guess they're not loud enough. God, I wish I had chips right now.
You leave Chet Mustang alone.
Everyone should leave Chet Mustang alone.
What did he ever do to you?
I don't want him to do anything to me.
Click
I
the
want him to
join
fuck
link.
off. I want him to go away. I want him to not have an internet presence. Fucking weird ass fucker.
Yeah, man, I didn't even get any beer tonight. I didn't know there was a BDU.
Yeah. I'm drinking like wine, man, and
Drinking some apricot brandy.
then deep into a 15-minute discussion like about a brewery's practices. Man, the weather's really bad today. Thanks, Chet. Thanks for
Completely off topic and nothing to do. Like
Yeah,
while we're in the middle of a deep discussion, all of a sudden he tries to change the subject. Like,
yeah.
shut the fuck up, dude. Like you're not even here. You're not. He's here. He's not even interested in talking about beer, and yet we're all here because we share that common interest. So it's just like, why are you here? Half
Lots of
the time.
friends.
I hate being mean to people. I'm not that kind of mean to people. That's why we have people like Lee around.
I'm totally
But,
that mean to people. Yeah.
Yeah, you're the bulldog, English bulldog of beer tube. At this point.
Ethan says, "Just tipping my hat off to the ladies, baby." And he's like, "What are y'all drinking?"
I'm on nothing right now. I gotta get one.
I got an October brown ale from Moosehead.
Is that the original recipe?
Yeah, the original recipe of the October. Well, apparently, I don't know if that's to be believed, but that's what they sold me in a crowler.
Mm.
And you know what? After reading the beer history or doing research, I am kind of curious about it. Like, is that what? It's actually a fairly solid a brown ale, but it's kind of what I would expect from a company like Moosehead trying to make a brown ale.
See, would they keep the recipes in the actual brewery, or would they have it locked in like a safe box in a bank somewhere? Because I would personally do that if I was running a brewery.
Yeah. See, I don't know. Like, where are we 100% certain, or are they just telling us that that's the original recipe?
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm
heard that
guessing it's lies. Basically, it's like no one can fact check it, so you know what the fuck. and no one cares to fact check it. Like,
but it's also not written down anywhere. It's just the people at the brewery telling you this, or is it inspired by the original recipe, or is it actually the original recipe?
It's marketing bullshit. And how many people who drink beer actually fact check this shit? How many people in the industry even fact check this shit?
It turns out the original recipe is Moosehead Radler.
Moosehead Watermelon Radler at that. That was the original Moosehead beer, yeah.
Back in the 1800s, when all you could get is watermelon.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna fucking go find a beer, so I'll be right back.
You do that.
I would suggest looking in your fridge. Unless you're weird like Chad and Paul and it's all on your floor because you don't like it cold.
Or in your oven and it explodes. Paul, was that on his shelf when it exploded? That can. He had a can that the top just went.
I don't know, but there's a rare Klizak without his hat on sighting.
No, he
Yes,
hasn't got a fridge. He hasn't got a fridge.
I am now going to try the Stiegel Lemon Radler.
Jesus,
will you give us your own opinion?
No.
Spiegel Radler.
Stiegel. Stiegel.
Master loves the process.
2.5%.
Fucking hell, I need more than that. Jesus.
There's some stuff in it. Beer and
Wow.
lemon.
Yeah, it's beer.
A Radler session.
Yeah. So I'm not going to wake up with a headache. I'm like, yeah.
Definitely not. No.
I'd wake up with heartburn.
Oh, Lee, this one's pretty good. I don't know if you're not here right now, but it might be better than the fucking bush.
Lee's always here.
I must admit, I've been getting into the same style, but fucking car, fuck off. I've been getting into table beers over here. They're around about the 3% mark. Pretty decent.
Nice.
But yeah, Radlers, we've got a few Radlers, but they're just starting to get a little bit more numerous. And there's quite a few Polish Radlers that we can get hold of at the moment as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? I never
Yeah.
tried a Polish Radler.
Yeah.
I heard there was some Polish Radlers out there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try. This way. It's going on my Instagram. All right, let's try it. Let's try this little Radler.
I might get some next week. It's supposed to be like upper 90s over here.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's like
Hey, Lee, this Stiegel Lemon Radler, it smells just like the Grolsch one, but
Oh, really?
in my own opinion, the Grolsch one is better by a little bit. This is still tasty, but
There you go. To answer Ethan's question. To
What's
answer
Ethan's
Ethan's question, just put on camera here briefly.
Mhm.
Here we go. Drinking Two Crows.
Oh,
Yes.
that one. Yeah.
Belgian
Yes, so the table beer.
table beer. They wanted to call it Liar, but I was like, that's too on the nose, guys. You can't name it that much after me, so just call it Lies, and that way it'll throw people off.
Is that one of the ones you sent to Joe?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Can't remember. Did he do that one yet, or
I don't know. I can't
I remember
remember.
seeing the unboxing, but
I can't keep up with his videos.
I am
Yeah.
so far behind on Joe's videos. It's not even funny.
So am I. Yeah.
I declared bankruptcy on his videos. I only watch the ones I can actually try the beer because,
I think
Frank,
Joe
I'm
needs
gonna
to stop.
be honest.
pretty
with
much
you.
watched them all. I've seen pretty much all of them. Joe.
Look, here's the thing with Joe, and we love Joe, but his videos are kind of boring. Unless it's the beer I've actually tried. Well, he just yammers on about the beer. He's not interesting. Like, Joe needs, first of all, he needs a uniform.
You're just mad because he's not answering your fucking uniform questions anymore.
You're really bitter.
No, well, it's true. I am. I haven't posted on his thing for a while though, because I'm behind on his videos. But no, he needs a theme song, and he needs a uniform, and he needs to be more interesting. He talks about the beer and tasting notes, and that's not interesting.
So he needs everything else but the beer review in his beer reviews, is what you're saying.
Exactly.
I'm going to oppose Greg. I think Joe is actually interesting.
There you go. I agree.
Jamie, that's because you're a nice guy.
But he does definitely need a uniform.
He's much more interesting when he's reviewing beers I sent him, and he hasn't done that a lot lately, and we're still waiting to do the Abyss together.
Do the Abyss, yeah.
So get on that, Joe. I mean, I know you're dieting and you got heart problems and all that shit, but just give it up. Just do a cheat day or whatever, and fucking if you die on camera, I'll record the video that we're doing. I'll record it on fucking OBS or whatever, and if you die, I'll just upload it to my channel and we'll be good.
Yeah, why not?
The other thing I gotta say is, like, if he wants to come up on one of our chats, he doesn't have to drink. I know we make fun of you for doing that, but we'd like to have him here rather than not,
Well, the difference is we actually like Joe.
Yeah, well, there you go. See, that is the difference between Joe and you.
I like Jord.
You don't have to lie.
Wait, am I the only one on this panel that likes Jord?
Who the fuck is you? Oh, that guy.
See, we like to make fun of you. You're fun.
Man.
It's just make fun of him a lot.
Oh man,
I like Ewart when he's around.
Yeah,
not talking.
He's in.
I would not let him on.
He's in Prague at the moment.
Man, I keep learning new things every week. It's like I come on here tonight and it's like no one likes Ewart except me. Wow, that's okay.
I like Ewart.
File that into my databanks. Yeah, Jamie likes Ewart. He's normal, like unlike the rest of you fucks. I can see now why Nick just fucking
unlike the rest of you fucks.
I can see.
He seems okay, but I've never met him, so
I could see why Nick fucking just like totally dismissed Jamie on Beer Analysis 101. Like it's just like, man, there's a real.
Well, but here's my thing, Jamie. Do you like me?
Yeah, I like Greg.
See, you're not a very good judge of character.
No, it's true.
But you're very agreeable at the same time.
I like red beer. Oh man, I just keep going down.
Did you say Greg Beard?
I thought I heard that too.
That was a segue.
Yeah,
hey guys.
I actually like most people.
Guys,
the beer tube community. I don't like.
Do a quick Google image search for idiot.
Oh no.
Whoa, what? Okay.
Just do it. Do a quick Google image search for idiot.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get Green Day and Trump.
Green.
Yeah, lots of Donald Trump, tell you. Not to get political on this chat, but I just thought it was funny that Donald Trump comes up when you Google idiot right now.
I seriously thought like Redbeard or somebody was going to come up.
No.
We just finished talking about Redbeard, and you're just
Peters.
like, Google idiot.
I also
I just saw that pass by on Facebook here.
I also get Albert Einstein and Robert De Niro, and that Filipino dictator who kills homosexuals. Duterte, whatever his fucking stupid ass name is, that fucking asshole.
And Kanye West.
Then I get
you should be getting Kanye West on everything when you search idiot.
Then I get Then I get Boris Johnson, the counterpart to Trump in England.
Gene Simmons on there.
Jesus.
Boris Johnson, Jesus Christ, that fucking shambles.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's some Kanye West. All right, I keep fucking scrolling down. I get a picture of Mr. Clean for some reason.
Yeah.
I get yeah, that fucking guy. That fucker.
Paul says Jamie is too polite and Canadian for his own good. Ethan's beer review says, does Jamie like ISIS? No, I dislike ISIS. Rod J. Beer Ventures, we are used to Trump coming up for that in America.
I like ices. I like all kinds of different ices. I mean, you got your regular ice, which is
shaved
just
ice.
frozen water.
Shaved ice.
Then you get the shaved ice. You get crushed ice. You get
Dry
flavored ice.
Dry
Oh,
ice.
man.
Dry ice is really good.
Oh, man. Block of ice. That's the shit.
There's all kinds of good ices.
Smirnoff Ice.
Yeah, Smirnoff ices.
Yeah.
The bad ice.
He spelled it wrong, though. There's not a C in the way he spelled it. So.
Oh well, yeah, well.
P.A. Bruno says, "Is this part of the night here?" Nick calls me. Yeah, I'm not going to use that word.
Yeah, that's all right.
He says, "I like all Egyptian gods, whatever that means."
Yeah, he likes Isis. That's an Egyptian god as well.
I got no problem
Oh,
with people
yeah.
owning.
Yeah,
I got
sorry,
no problem with people owning guns, even if you live in the country, especially, and you might need it for daily life, like to make sure that wildlife keeps away from your front porch, like a fallwood. But it's just the way that. Anyway, I don't want to get too political on this chat. Let's keep away from that. Kind of stuff.
Let's be honest. Most fucking brohim dude bro Nazis that you see these days, they own guns, are just a bunch of fucking mob mentality cowards who start fights with other mobs.
So let's go back to what I missed. Why does everyone hate Yurt?
I don't. I like it. I think it's pretty cool.
I think it's just a joke.
I think you're trying to backtrack it now, Nick.
I'm just going along with the whole thing. Peer pressure.
No, you're just going along with the whole thing. Oh, I fucking hate Yurt, Nick. I agree.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd say it to his face.
Oh man.
Wow.
It's not that I wouldn't invite him here.
He doesn't even have a channel, Nick. You can unload.
I can unload. Just like Greg's flashlight.
Oh no! Wait,
Anyway.
he does have one video.
Yeah, and he's got everything else like privated or whatever.
One out the hotel window video.
Yeah.
Where he surprisingly shits on you a lot, Nick. So I would think you'd be.
Dude, your shits on me a lot, or Paul does?
You were.
There's a lot of shit going on there.
I believe he actually says "fuck you, Nick" more than once in that video.
Okay. Oh, the one where we tagged him in something?
Yeah.
And that's understandable because I tagged him.
He doesn't want his public image associated with us degenerates.
Pretty much.
Which makes sense. I mean,
Yeah, sound very
makes sense to me.
he works for a big business and he puts himself out there. And, he's got to sell badly made booze to people all over the world. So I mean, oh, did I say that? Oh shit! Oh man, god damn, I didn't mean that. Actually, most of the products they make are pretty good.
Hmm.
It's just when they get to the flavored whiskeys, and I'm like, what the fuck is your company doing?
Appealing to mass like certain markets who want the flavored shit. Which
Weiser's vanilla, fuck you right up the ass.
yeah, that shit.
Yeah.
But I've heard good things of like Chivas Regal 12.
Is that the actual slogan, Lee?
I think it is. I think that's what they went with for a while. It's like they had the
fuck you.
That's 100% accurate.
they had the Weiser hood for a while, and that one didn't really catch on. So it was like Weiser's vanilla whiskey, fuck you up the ass.
Is that their official slogan now?
I don't think I'd buy it based on that marketing.
I mean, it sort of depends what I'm in the mood for that particular day, but I don't know. To each their own.
Vanilla and other stuff.
That's the problem with Canadian whiskey. There's this little, well, those ones technically aren't even really whiskey because they're all like 35% or whatever. So
Then next thing you know, they make the parody. This ain't vanilla XXX.
I've actually only had the of late. I've only had it's actually a few years ago now. The Weiser's Last Barrels. I bought that.
That was good.
Yeah. Oh, it was awesome. And I have a gift certificate for the LCBO that I'm probably gonna go try something new from.
Well, not that it's available, but I'll give you my review of Weiser's 35-year-old. Not particularly good. Definitely not worth the money.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
doesn't
think
matter.
it.
You can't buy it anyway, but
Yeah, I wouldn't think it would be 35 years. Like That's going back to a period where Canadian whiskey just wasn't all that good.
Yeah,
So-
no, it really isn't. Like I would say it's been probably about 2 years since I've had the regular 18, but if memory serves me, the regular 18 was better than the 35.
But I mean,
There's
all their standard stuff, like just their regular actual whiskey instead of their flavored bullshit concoctions. Wiser's is fucking good.
They're
good stuff, man.
they're really good. Now, unfortunately, they don't make it anymore because the best one, in my opinion, was the Wiser's Legacy, but they don't make it. Because that was a good example of why non-age statement whiskeys can often be better than age statement, because they had young whiskey mixed with old whiskey, and it was
Right.
fantastic.
Yeah, it's all in how you blend it, really.
Whiskey. Where's Guy?
I like-
been? Whiskey.
Aggie's working.
He's
And a lot
working.
of these whiskeys, by the companies that actually don't cheap out, just try and rip you off, they'll actually have a lot of old whiskey in there, and they'll use the young whiskey to sort of add different flavors, and that can be absolutely fantastic when they do it correctly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. People should never turn their nose up on blends.
Well, you saw that thing from Guy today where he's now working like a 3:30 to 11:30 shift or something, or his new shift at work. So I don't think we'll be seeing him on a beer analysis or a Wednesday night hangout anytime soon. But yeah,
Yeah.
I think like maybe we'll see him. Hopefully, we'll see him on the weekends, because I hope we don't have to wait too long until we talk to him again.
Well, after midnight, you might show up once in a while.
We'll
Yeah,
see.
exactly.
We'll see
Or
him.
a
And,
weekend.
we'll see him and Pascal next year.
Ethan says he'll meet up with Nick.
Of course he will.
We can go drinking at some point if you ever make it up to like Chad's thing or something.
Yeah. Paul says he shits on everything.
Literally, women, dogs, cats.
Paul
All
in relation to Yurt says he works in a whiskey distribution company, has zero knowledge about whiskey or tasting whiskey. All right, throwing some shade there, Paul. Good stuff. Ethan says Joe looks like he has poison ivy up his ass in his reviews, but at least he reviews.
Hey guys, don't talk about me like that, guys. You're being really rude, guys. Hey, I'm just here trying to get my reviews, guys, and I'm losing weight. Be nice to me, hey guys. Where's my uniform?
Paul says, I think the
Thanks,
hired
Joe.
mercenary is a more plausible theory. I don't know what that's in relation to. Ethan says, what up, Rod? Even though I think Rod posted like 8 hours ago on the chat. Ethan says, have you guys had any blends or beers at breweries? Have you guys had any blends of beers at breweries or on the shelf? Oh, yeah, okay, that's interesting. I haven't personally, although I've been sort of thinking of trying out this thing that came out from Boxing Rock as of late. It's a mix of their Hunky Dory beer and a cider of some sort. They call it like Snake Bite or something like that. But
Interesting.
yeah,
I'm pretty sure I've had one of the Firestone Walker Parabolas before. That's as close as I can remember.
yeah, I guess that counts, doesn't it? Yeah. Paul says, I'd like to see Sophie. Is in
Sophie, as in like the Goose Island.
No, the girl in Guy's videos.
Oh.
Oh,
We
yeah.
all would like to
Who
see
is
that.
that anyway? That his
He
girlfriend?
said it's a friend of his or something.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Should totally.
Yeah. Radar started making inappropriate comments the last time he showed up on a chat. Basically, Guy wishes he could fuck her. It was like, okay, dude.
Oh yeah, because was it Radar was on what, last Saturday, or was it no? It was
Yeah.
last Wednesday.
I was just thinking, Radar, why are you saying this is shit? Just shut the fuck up.
Cool.
It's not something that should be said on a fucking live chat anyway. Just fuck off.
Yeah, we don't believe in being disrespectful about women. Women are not pincushions designed for fucking, even though they are wonderful at it.
It's not even that. It's just like, okay, yeah, he's got a girl in his fucking videos. Whoop the fucking do. Fucking
Ooh,
stop
he's-
Stop salivating and like
Good for him.
thinking up
That's all I
weird
gotta say.
scenarios. Like just fucking being a fucking adult. Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Let's all be very professional here.
That's right, pincushions.
It's not even a matter of that. It's just fucking. Paul just said it's rude and stupid. It really is rude and stupid. It's like if those are the immediate comments, like if he gets comments under his videos, oh, I'd like to see more of Sophie. You know what I'm saying? Or I'd like to fuck her. Like that's just the kind of fucking bullshit YouTube garbage that doesn't need to be around.
Well, it's like Chad back in the day. Every time he had any sort of chick on his show, whether it was the Boo Berry or Commander or whatever, he'd always get comments. Oh, titties! Yeah, titties! Show us the titties.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, Chad posted a video showing his titties. So yeah.
It's like you got plenty of tits on Chad's channel. Yeah.
That'd be like Chad trolling them too, but unfortunately, there's a lot of misogynists on YouTube. Just look at Greg.
Yep. Although misogynists hate women, and I don't hate women, so I don't know if I technically
that's
qualify.
the thing. I wouldn't call
exactly.
I wouldn't call Greg a misogynist. I just call him a pervert.
I know it's just Greg's a pervert, but I mean,
when I
it's just
say
a joke.
And when I say pervert, that's not a negative, really. That's more of like it's just like Greg's a pervert. There you go.
He's a pervert that gets laid a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
He
It's like
he does.
Apparently,
I'm glad you had to throw that descriptor in there, Nick. You had to throw that little extra thing in there. It's like I don't know why you were trying to do that, but it's all right. Here's
the thing. I'm pervy as fuck, but I also know how to talk to women, so that's how that equation works.
Yeah.
Paul says, I said something. It's a joke once again. I said that I watch all your vids, but I'll definitely watch the ones with her, so I guess I'm guilty of being stupid, too. You're so stupid, Paul. You fucking asshole. You're an idiot.
Don't be so
There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with admiring a YouTube video that happens to have attractive people like Guy in it.
Yeah, exactly.
Guy's nipples.
I mean, to be quite frank, it's like, hey, that's a nice little change up for Guy to have like someone different on his videos. And
wait, Frank, I thought we were talking about Guy here.
Yeah, I mean, it's no different.
All right, All right, I'll be right back.
It's no different than Awkward Victoria watching all of Nick's videos.
That just get weird. That gets weird.
I would argue
this is
that
not my robot.
That is sort of a perversion she has, though.
Yeah, she's obviously a very kinky woman.
Hey, anyone in the comments, if you've ever wanked to one of Nick's videos, please post below. Let us know.
Oh shit! I don't even have to post. I've so much masturbation.
Oh yeah, we're all posting.
I've come at a good time.
That's the reason why we watch Nick's
Jamie
videos,
did the Norm Macdonald there. That was hilarious.
You're gonna jerk off there,
Wank it,
Whackity smackity do, eh?
The doctor said the bad news it's dead. The good news is it's just a cat.
It's funny. It's a cat, huh?
That's awesome.
That was perfectly. It's funny. It's funny because it's a cat.
Yep.
Paul says collab reviews are always good. Ethan says, "Did you hear the Pap is merging with Wendy?" I don't know what that refers to. Oh, pizza burgers, I guess he says. And follow up. Maybe that's a pizza something and Wendy's he's merging with. I don't know.
Pizza burger. No, I want a pizza and a burger.
Paul wants to wank to all Nick's videos.
Mm-hmm.
He emphasizes the all.
Like every single video that comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Like six a year. He's good for 6 a year.
Mm-hmm. That's all you need.
6 a year.
Oh, maybe Paul speculates Papa John's. So maybe Papa John's is merging with Wendy's. That's
Wasn't Papa John a racist now? Apparently, that's the thing I keep hearing.
oh yeah, he's a piece of shit, the owner or whatever. But I mean, their pizzas are garbage.
I like Papa John's.
Well, I mean, your idea of what makes good pizza has been well documented as being wrong. So
have they got pineapple on them or?
Pineapple's fantastic on a pizza.
pineapple and pre-cooked bacon and
Pre-cooked bacon.
No,
fucking-
pineapple and pre-cooked bacon. It's a winning combination.
you're fucking heathens, man. That's like, god damn it.
I'm offended. But not-
You're offended. I'm offended.
I will say though, if you're talking bang for buck pizzas, get a Domino's pizza, pan. What is it, the pan bread? Whatever no, it's pan fried. What's the term for it?
Deep dish, pan dish.
Deep dish. That's the one. Yes, thank you, Chris. Deep dish, pepperoni and mushroom, fucking fantastic. And I mean, the things cost like $12. It's amazing value.
I have fucking Mediterraneans who make fucking mom and pop homemade fucking pizzas like 2 minutes away from me. I can just walk over to their fucking place and get it, and it's like fuck all these fucking chains. It's a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, that's probably good.
Probably better as well. Probably miles better.
Mm.
All the small chains that we have around us that we've tried, we haven't been that impressed with. So like we got like the ones we like are Domino's, which is I know it's a big chain pizza, but I find it pretty good. And then we got Pizza Yolo, which is a little bit smaller, but I'd say it's maybe slightly better than Domino's, but it's like 3 times as much for a pizza. So
Domino's over here are so expensive. Domino's pizzas, just like
I don't know. They're dirt cheap here. Like we often like usually we'll get a coupon or something that'll be like literally we got a deep dish pizza for 12. I think it was $12. Like I think.
Wow.
Like would tip it was like $14 or $15 or something like that. Like it was disgusting how cheap it is.
Yeah,
Like you gotta be losing money on this shit.
Little Caesars is the best deal out there.
I haven't had Little Caesars in a while. I remember liking it, but it's been forever since I've had it.
the place down the street from me, fucking, they're all Lebanese, and they're Lebanese Christians. They're they're weird, but they're really nice people. And
They're still nice
Geeky
people.
Dutch.
yeah, and they fucking everything they have is like has this Mediterranean flavor to it. So they have a little bit Greek influence and all this other shit in it, but fucking they have just a wide variety of pizzas.
Olives and feta on a pizza work very well together.
Oh yeah, then they have that. You can also they also sort of cater to local food and stuff as well. So they have like just a flat out donair pizza, which is awesome. They just have all kinds of great stuff, and then you can just get all kinds of like different like Greek foods and like subs and shit like that as well if you want.
There's a place that when I go out to Madeira, there's a place that does octopus pizza, I believe.
Oh.
I believe it's
pretty damn amazing. So it's about 10 euros for a pizza, but it's.
I think I honestly I totally believe fucking octopus would work on a pizza.
That's good.
Oh yeah, calamari would be amazing on a pizza,
Yes.
especially if you got the right sauce on top of it.
Yeah, it's not like the seafood pizzas we get over in the UK. They're just stuff, really. Just
Oh, yeah.
don't compare.
Is that the Depeche Mode beer? Oh,
That's the Depeche Mode, yes.
Oh, I'm hoping we get some more of that in Ontario. It probably won't be as cheap as it was last time around, but goddamn, is it good?
It's like $18 for a 4-pack here. Ooh.
Yeah, back a few years ago when it came out, it was not $10 for a 4-pack. I don't think it'll be that cheap if it comes back though. But yeah, that was a deal of century. I should have bought every pack they had. That beer would still be good.
Sounds good.
Okay, so KBS is back at the LCBO. Let's see which LCBOs have it.
Check St. Catharines.
So yeah, Ethan confirms yes, Papa John's and Wendy's are merging. Wendy's Frosty on pizzas.
Gross.
Top 3 to Top 3 go to big pizza joints. Go to pizza joints.
We,
Pizza Hut for sure. I love.
maybe-
I
I
still
don't give a fuck.
yeah I still say my Wendy's or I mean my fucking Mimi's that I go to. So that's it.
For me, it's gonna be Pizza Hut, then Pizza, and then probably Domino's.
Any of you guys get Pizza Delight? Is that a thing anywhere else? Or
I have not had Pizza Delight in about 20 years. That used to be a pizza place in my cottage, and I didn't even know it existed anymore.
that must be more of a maritime thing than I'm thinking.
Yeah. Well, Pizza Delight used to be available in Ontario and Alberta, but they just like the last 10 years they've closed a lot of their stores.
Like I remember absolutely loving
their
that place.
time.
I remember loving that place as a kid because again, it was like near our cottage and it was very close by, and it was fantastic. But again, I haven't had it in so long, I don't remember.
So if anyone brings up fucking McDonald's pizzas, by the way, Nick, I want you to kick them out of the chat.
Why did you
Okay.
hate McDonald's pizza or something?
So I was so
They're-
close to bringing that up, but I didn't.
As-
They're
as
hot
a
garbage. That's why.
As a kid, I used to like McDonald's pizza. I don't know what they'd be like now.
Oh, can I kick Greg out?
No,
You can kick 9-year-old Greg out.
All right.
no. As a,
I remember
no,
when they first launched, they had a launch party where kids could eat as much McDonald's pizza as they could eat, and I
and
remember
this is why
going.
we have obese children.
That was, like,
Yeah, really.
that was like 2 pieces before they puked. Is that what it was?
Oh my fuck, is that
Those
ever
pizzas
good?
were so small. I could have had like dozens.
Oh,
Nick, what style of beer is that?
it's an imperial stout with coffee.
I used to love McDonald's
what's the
chicken
ABV on
fajitas.
9.5.
That's too high. All the burn.
Too high.
No.
Just kidding.
Actually,
burn.
actually, Chris, that's one I
No
actually
burn and
recommend
lots
you.
of coffee.
That's actually one I recommend you try. That's probably a 10% beer that you'll actually enjoy.
At 9.5, and yeah, it's fucking good. Imperial
So-
coffee stout.
Sounds lush.
It is
Also-
very nice. Yeah, you gotta drink it fresher though, because it's not as good when the coffee fades.
Indeed. Yeah.
Paul says homegrown pizzas are better than any chains. Ethan agrees. Yeah, that's a given. Chicago pizza is my favorite with beer. Earth thinks I think Wendy's needs to bring the original fries back, which is not.
Yeah, the fries now at Wendy's are shit.
Are they really?
Oh, they're terrible.
The fries they had like 10, 15 years ago were so much like crisp, like I want to say crisper. Like they didn't have as like a thicker. But before they started doing this new russet, was it russet potatoes that they do now?
Mhm. I've never eaten at Wendy's as far as I know. So
That's right. You don't have it in Beer Wasteland, do you?
Yeah, don't
We-
talk,
we-
don't talk to Chris Peters about chains.
Do you have pizza? Was it Pizza Shack down in Nova Scotia, Lee?
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, they're kind of a local chain up here. They make a good pizza, which is kind of for me on par with like Pizza Delight.
To go backwards, I'm actually looking up Pizza Delight right now.
I don't mind Greco either.
There's 7 of them in Ontario, and they're kind of spread all over, mostly northern communities for me. There's one in like Hanover, Savo Beach, Midland,
Right. So you know,
Strathroy, and there's one in Fergus, which is actually less than half an hour away from me.
yeah, Pizza Delight's actually really good. Like they're a
Yeah,
full-fledged restaurant. Like they're a family restaurant kind of thing. They're not like a takeout pizza kind of thing.
Yeah, might have to take a road trip to Fergus and
Not heard
hit
of that- not heard of that one.
Warner Brewing on the way.
Paul says, in reference to Greek style stuff, he says, "Yeah, I can't do olives, but my kids love black olives. I'm a fucking olive fiend, man. I love
That is
black.
it.
I love fucking green.
I just had an olive pizza tonight.
I love.
I like
olives.
a green olive better than I used to like black olives more than green, but I like green olives better now.
I don't.
Oh,
I
I love
don't
me some
care.
green olives.
Yeah,
I don't.
for me, black is like a staple for just like everyday kind of like pizzas and foods like that. And then
Yeah.
like green is like snack food for me.
I like
Greens
all
are
of the
they're
colors.
fucking good in like some sub sandwiches, like with green olives on it,
Mhm.
or
Yeah,
wraps.
black olives are better for cooking with, like spaghetti bolognese. You can put them in there and stuff like that.
You know what I really like on pizza is banana peppers.
Those
Yeah,
are good.
So
They work.
fucking good.
Now, this doesn't work so well, but I'm having a Mr. Pink right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit!
And,
It's like a
Reservoir Dogs.
Doggy. Yeah, it's like I'm surprised I haven't been sued yet.
American Pale, yeah. Nobody sues beer companies.
Yeah, except for other beer companies.
Yeah.
Ethan says they need to bring Dave back from the dead in reference to Wendy's. Well, yeah, good luck with that.
I forgot he died. They should do a zombie Dave at Halloween.
But the fries from Wendy's aren't that bad when you get them like piping hot. But when like the fries used to be better back.
When I go to Wendy's nowadays, I'll usually just order like 2 burgers instead of fries, because it's my diet.
Is your diet on the carbs?
Oh yeah, that sounds like I'm gonna substitute the side order fries with another big fat burger dripping grease everywhere. That works.
Hey, that's healthy protein.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Which is close to Paul's diet, which is take off all the vegetables and then double the meat, and then double the meat again.
Yeah, and then unfry the meat and.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Can I just get you 2 burgers instead?" Yes, you can.
You know who makes a solid fucking hamburger these days? Like for a fast food chain is A&W.
A&W
really
does.
like their team
A&W
burger.
it tastes very similar to Wendy's, though.
The Atkins diet.
Yeah, although
the fat
I will say A&W, out of all the chains that I've eaten from, the difference between chains is actually much more drastic. At least here in the Maritimes, like I've had several different A&Ws, and some of them are like super fucking greasy, and then some of them are like spot on awesome. Like, I'm eating barbecue burger right now.
When it comes down to it, you know who makes a really good burger? None of them. Make your own.
No, that's true.
And it's not that.
But I mean, the closest one to make
a barbecue
burger is A&W. That, in my opinion,
you don't even need a barbecue. Get some ground beef. If you can afford it, get some extra stuff, some chuck. Make your own burger. Grill it up and eat it.
I don't necessarily disagree with you, Jamie, but it's a different taste. It's not necessarily one's better than the other.
One's a lot better than the other.
It's a different taste, though, especially if you're making on a barbecue. You know.
Nick, I want you to kick Jamie out of here right now for disparaging barbecues.
I don't disparage barbecues. I'm just saying if you don't have a barbecue, like honestly, I can cook a steak just as good on a grill as I can on a frying pan if I have the right tools and I have the right seasonings and all that.
Nick, kick him out of here.
Yeah, I don't know about that, Jamie.
This guy's a fucking heathen. Get him out of here.
He's getting muted.
I'm gonna have to go to your house, and you're gonna have to feed me a steak to prove your point.
No, I'm just kidding. He is correct, but still kick him out of here.
Yeah. Right. The thing is, I'm talking about like when it comes to fast food, like Wendy's and A&W aren't bad, but when you compare them to like Burger King or McDonald's or something like that, the other two are absolute shit.
Yeah.
Like A&W and Wendy's make a decent hamburger.
Hey, you know what? I'll be the first to admit McDonald's is shit. But damn, when I'm coming home Saturday night at 3 a.m. and McDonald's is the only thing open, a Big Mac tastes pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
And their fries are tasty. It's just like a bag of chips.
Their fries.
McDonald's fries. Like when it comes to fries, McDonald's has actually got some of the best out there if you get them cooked right and fresh. Because when they're not cooked right, or they're cooked too long, or they're dead fries, like they've been sitting for too long, then they taste like crap.
Dead fries.
I mean, you know what? If you want fast, like I'm gonna quote fast food, but you want it sort of like a step above, like something like Five Guys or Burger Priest or Burger Chuck or Holy Chuck. I don't know.
Five Guys in the next year or something. Here.
Yeah, like that's a lot better quality food. It's still fast food. I mean, but it's much better. It's like a step above. Yeah. Other places. But yeah, I totally agree that Wendy's and A&W are like 100% much better than Burger King or McDonald's or whatever. But the thing is, at the end of the day, all fast food is it's there for a purpose, that you're just hungry and you want to eat something. It's like, well,
you don't want to wait for food, so you want to go through a drive-through.
Yeah, like when we're on our way back from Michigan, sometimes if we're hungry and we didn't stop in Sarnia for food, we'll go to Burger King. It's not the best in the world, but fuck, when you're hungry, it's tasty enough.
And if you're a traveling salesman, you can do 30 years of that and then have a fucking heart attack at like 57.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Well, when it comes to like Burger King though, like the Whopper's good, but everything else they got on the fucking menu, like their chicken is horrendous there.
I've never
Like
tried their chicken.
The chicken nuggets you get over at KFC might be like $1.99 for 6 nuggets or something, but they taste like fucking leather.
Yeah.
Yeah, their chicken really tastes like snake.
So I'm just gonna interject. Thanks, guys. I gotta get out. So
I was just
All right,
saying-
Jamie.
We offended Jamie.
Sorry, I
No,
forgot
no.
earlier.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna jump out as well, there,
I'm
gentlemen.
taking off
So,
too. So
Ooh.
Whoa!
Wow.
what's
so
up?
we're all
Wow.
dropping like
Really?
flies here. Fuck.
what?
sorry.
Have a good night, guys. Later.
Have a good night, Lee.
Bye.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow, are we down to actually 3 people here? What the fuck's going on? It's only 11:25 my time.
Super.
Wow, we don't have anybody else join here in the next few minutes. I'm just going to take this offline, but holy crap, this is an early night. And and Greg's not even talking.
No, I'm here. I was just yelling at my wife, but it's okay.
Yelling at your wife.
Yelling.
How's
Oh,
Agnes?
no.
How's Agnes doing anyway?
Oh, she's fine. She only got home like an hour ago 'cause she's a workaholic.
Mm.
That's, I guess, why she brings in the big bucks.
Yeah. Well, we both bring in the big bucks.
What was I was going to say? Now they've all fucked off. So if Wendy's, is it, and Papa John's are going to merge, hopefully we'll get Wendy's
Is
over
it
here.
Wendy's? Wendy's
Yeah.
and Papa John's are going to merge. I didn't hear that.
I never heard that, but I suppose it's possible.
That's what he mentioned earlier. So, but yeah, hopefully we'll get them over here.
Well, Wendy's and Tim Hortons
Oh.
are sort of a package deal over here.
Well, yeah, but what happened with Wendy's and Tim Hortons was that many years ago, Wendy's owned Tim Hortons, but they spun Tim Hortons off into their separate company again to make them Canadian again. But in the last, what was it, 2013 or something, or 2014, that Burger King bought Tim Hortons. So now there's the awkward situation where Wendy's the awkward situation where there's a lot of joint Wendy's and Tim Hortons stores where there's like they'll be sharing a building, but now Wendy's is its own company and Tim Hortons is owned by Burger King, competitor. So it's a lot of those Wendy's and Tim Hortons joint stores in my area closed, but there's actually 2 left in St. John area that have a Wendy's and Tim Hortons next to each other, which is weird. But looking at the news here, apparently Wendy's had talks with Papa John's to buy them out before the scandal broke with the CEO.
Yeah.
But who knows if that's going to buy it? That's going to happen or not?
I'm surprised there's not Wendy's over here. It's just weird.
No, I'm completely ignorant. I don't even know. Do we have Papa John's here in Canada?
Yeah,
'Cause
we have them in New Brunswick at least. And you know what?
hold on, let me see.
I
No, we
generally
definitely do have them here, but
they're a premium pizza. The pizza's a bit more expensive than everything else, but I've always found the pizza to be very good. But at the same time, the whole reason why I don't like going there is because the CEO has been an asshole. And that's the truth of it. I don't like going to Papa John's because the owner is an asshole.
I mean, my personal take on it is I don't really care if they make good pizza and it's not stupidly priced. Then I would certainly eat there. I mean, it's the same thing. I feel is that whether it happened or not, I don't really care if Michael Jackson molested children. I like his music,
Jesus.
so it really makes no fucking difference to me. But that's my whole thing. Is I have no problem separating the person from the brand. So if they make good pizza, I have no idea if they do or not. Then I would have absolutely no problem eating there, regardless if the owner's an asshole or not.
It's pretty good pizza.
So I mean, I will have to try it at some point, but
yeah, I'm pretty sure you must have Papa John's up in Ontario. I'm gonna take a look.
Yeah. No, I just checked. We definitely do. It's just one of those things I've never gone to, but I'll have to go and check it out. I'm sure my wife will be totally fine with trying a new pizza place. She loves pizza.
Yeah.
We get them over in the UK.
Oh yeah.
Well, not I've never been to one, but there's one a few miles up the road apparently.
They got an Etobicoke. Where's the closest Papa John's to Etobicoke? Mississauga. Yeah. But I got to say that this whole divestiture or something between the CEO who said some bullshit stuff and the company itself is kind of, I think in the long run, it's going to work out for the company better. You don't feel like you're supporting a piece of shit.
Well, at the end of the day, it also comes down to something like, just because you're like, oh, the CEO's an asshole, you don't want to support them. It's like, well, it's also a company. It's, the CEO, yeah, he stands to make a profit, but it doesn't necessarily mean that, if you like the pizza, support the place, because there's plenty of people that are employed there that if suddenly the place goes under, they're going to be without a job. So, it's more than just whether or not you want to, support the guy who's an asshole or not.
Well, I mean, the whole thing started when, was it like 2010 or something like that? That the was it John Schnatter had come out on record that in order to pay employees enough to pay for Obamacare, that they would have to raise the prices of their pizzas. So it was kind of making him look like a whiny bitch because he was giving his employees health care. I mean, I'm thinking a few cents more on each pizza is not going to be a deal breaker when you're talking about like buying a decent pizza for cheap, especially when you're talking about a premium pizza, because they're not the cheapest pizza, but they do make a very good quality pizza in my opinion. But that kind of died off, and I wasn't really holding that against him until this whole. And I just chalk it up to the owner's an idiot, but now he's gone. I'm okay with buying their pizza.
You see in the chat?
Yeah, like Paul just said that in the chat. He's no longer the CEO, but now he's gone. So yeah, I mean, they're trying to separate him from the brand, and I don't know. I think he said some bad stuff, but I don't know if that's enough. Like, I mean, I might avoid buying their pizza for a few weeks if he had stayed on, and then I don't really buy pizza a lot anyway, so it's not like that would have been enough to really perturb me anyway.
Yeah,
Ethan says comes down to money. They don't give a shit. Yeah, well,
yes, of course.
I don't know if we ever said Earth Link.
I think most people don't either because they're like, just if it tastes good, they don't give a shit what's going on behind the scenes.
And again, a lot of these foods cater to people who are either tired or inebriated or both. And like I say, I'm not the biggest fan of McDonald's, but when I'm coming home late at night, especially if I'm drinking, it is fucking fantastic. I will give me 2 double Big Macs, a bunch of fries, some McNuggets. I will scarf it all down.
Indeed. Yep. Soak it up.
I will say I'm a big fan of places because you know what? I do think the Big Mac has a good burger, except the meat is shit in it. So, like, I mean, I like the sauce, I like the toppings. So, I mean, when you go to a place where they actually have an imitation Big Mac, like I just went to India House and their burger is based on imitation Big Mac, but it has real good meat in it. And I got to say, that combination with good meat is just fantastic.
Yeah, but I mean, when you're in a pinch, when you want just something to fucking eat, the Big Mac is actually a really good burger. Like I had one. I get one there. I work across the street from McDonald's, so I have one almost every week. Not that I should.
I like quarter pound of cheese for those.
Quarter pounder with cheese is good.
Yeah, so
not really. I'm not really
days.
crazy about the Angus burgers that they have there.
Yeah, I don't know if some of the specials, and they're a bit fucking pricey as well for what they are.
They're more expensive, and they're typically like the meat's drier or something.
You know, my absolute favorite burger place is, and you'd have to go to the States for this, is Fuddruckers.
Fuddruckers.
Yeah, they make absolutely fantastic burgers. If you're ever in the States, you get a chance to try them. I highly recommend their burgers. And they're in the U.S., they're so cheap, too. Like, it's stupid. Like, you get this giant 2/3 pound burger for like $6.99. Granted, it doesn't come with fries, but frankly, I don't even go there. Their fries are nothing special, but I just go there and I just order 2 burgers, become a fucking pig, and then I waddle. Well, I usually I usually get their regular burger, and I get a chicken burger because their chicken burger is quite good too. And I freaking just waddle out of there because I'm such a pig, but it's so good.
See, those places where you go get a burger for like $10 or something for just the burger, the burgers are fucking tasty. But at the same time, when you're considering how much you want to pay for your food, it's like, I don't really feel like paying $10 for just a burger. I want a combo for $8 or something.
So
then you're going to McDonald's or Burger King.
So you
Wendy's.
hold off on the fries, Greg, then because you're on a diet, or?
Yeah, that's kind of my diet. Well, my whole thing is I don't love fries that much. Like I love certain fries, but if it's a place like, for instance, Wendy's, I don't particularly like their fries. I'm not going to spend the money. I'd either rather just get the burger on its own and save the calories, or if I'm really hungry, I'll get 2 burgers, but I won't get the fries. Because I know the second burger is more calories, but fuck, I'd rather enjoy it more than eat fries that I'm not even enjoying that much.
Yeah, too much starch. It's just,
yeah. And the other thing I like about the States, most places in Canada will not cook your burger any less than well done. You know, most places will be like, no, fuck you, we're not going to cook your burger medium rare. You go to Fuddruckers, you ask that burger medium rare, they'll bring it to you pink and bleeding, and it tastes fucking fantastic.
Well, a lot of that's to do with Canadian rule, like Canadian law.
Really?
I don't even think it's Canadian
well
law.
here.
Well, it's not quite Canadian law. It has to do with, usually it's most restaurants' policies, but places that like Holy Chuck will give you a burger medium rare because they don't freeze their meat. They know where their meat is, so it doesn't have any bacteria in it. Most, generally speaking, if a place doesn't freeze their meat, they might cook your burger medium rare for you, but it depends on the restaurant policies. But frankly, they're bullshit. Give me the burger I want. If I get sick from it, it's my problem. So fuck off.
Yeah.
Don't try and tell me how to eat my burger. No, granted, I usually prefer a burger medium. I find medium rare to be a little too juicy for a burger, but I find a good medium burger, nice and pink in the middle, is really good.
Like you say, when you're hungry, you've had a few beers, whatever, as it comes. I'm eating it. So.
I would eat a piece of Nick right now.
I have my meat. I'm going to continue eating my Cajun peanuts.
That sounds good. I had my pretzels. I don't really have anything. This is the thing, is I don't keep unhealthy snacks around the house because I know right now I would just devour them. But right now I really wish I had unhealthy snacks. I wanted my wife to walk to McDonald's to get me food, but that's not happening.
These are only like $2.99 at Loblaws or a superstore here.
Unfortunately, there's no Loblaws anywhere near me.
Define anywhere near you. Less than 10 kilometers away?
Well, I don't know kilometers wise. I'm trying to think where the closest Loblaws is to me. I mean, there's a No Froze. They do carry PC products, if I'm not mistaken. But the closest Loblaws, it's probably closer than 10 kilometers, but it's a little bit of a pain in the ass to get to. I have to drive down the street, then I have to take a highway up, then I have to drive down the street some more. Like, it would probably take me 15 minutes to get there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I'm closer to my superstore than you are.
No, we're in a weird area where we're not near a superstore.
Mm-hmm.
Superstores tend to be located kind of more in downtown areas.
I'm trying to think about how close the superstore is to me. 12 minutes away, I suppose. Yeah. According to Google Maps, it's 12 minutes away. But and that's where my closest A&BL is. But I mean, where I live, I have to drive by like 2 farms and.
Yeah. Right, I'm off, guys. I'll speak to you soon. Sorry, I know it's.
That's all right. Well, no, it's late.
Right.
I think I'm going to take this offline anyway because
Yeah.
Anybody wants to pop in and creep on the chat, do so now.
That's right.
We're taking this offline. I can't believe we're taking this offline at like 11:40. So we'll talk to you folks later. Cheers.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.